Hello and welcome back to the greatest podcast known to freaking man. It is your boy Papa Shmee, joined by my co-host, as always,
Granddaddy Longlegs. What's going on, everybody?
Andrew Too Tight Pants.
Bringing the energy back in the house, finally. It's been a little bit of time. We were on vacation.
Heck yeah, it has.
Happy June.
Happy 6-9.
Happy 6-9 day. Oh my
Greatest
God.
day known to man.
Yes, you know what our
Check
plans
us out
are
on our
for
sneaky
later.
link.
Sneaky link. Yes, we have a sneaky link down below. Everybody wants to see what we're doing for 6-9 day later.
Anywho, guess who
I like
has
your
been
shirt,
right?
Ryan.
Oh, thank you. It's like a save the world kind of thing, you know. It's all about peace and all that kind of stuff.
Peace, man. All about world peace.
All about world peace.
Peace the world, guys.
Piece the world
peace.
together with friendship.
Positive vibes.
PVs only.
PVs only. PvP.
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
Anywho,
Yeah,
finals
hit that
have been
join
going
button.
on.
Donate us money,
Yeah.
please.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Hit the like button.
We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers.
It's a long road.
We're on the road to 1 million.
You know, we're on the road to 10 million subscribers right now. We're only about 100,000 years away.
We're only about 9,900,800 and like
70
80,
or something like that.
80,
80, yeah. Something like that.
82 or 85 or something.
Hey, we're close. We're getting closer by the day. And
We're
we
getting-
can't do it unless you guys hit that sub button.
We have not regressed. We have not gone down, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh, wow. We gained another one.
Yeah,
Who the
well-
hell is subscribing to this place?
For real, we're only going one direction, you know? We're not
Hey, great band.
only going one direction, everybody. What's their best song?
That's what makes you beautiful.
That's what makes it beautiful.
Don't DM say us. Don't copyright strike us.
I did not say it all.
He didn't, because you couldn't tell because he's a terrible singer.
That's what makes you
Average.
lonely.
Average.
Yes.
I guess if you're average, you're probably lonely.
Yeah, you know, average people are always lonely.
So, are we just like a talk show? We're not even a sports podcast anymore.
Yeah, we're not. We don't have to be. We're everything podcast, you know? We're not just sports here.
But we do like to talk about sports.
We do like to talk about
And
sports.
one of my favorite players in the finals right now, Draymond Green, is having an absolute stinker. You want to hear a crazy stat he has? In 3 games, the 3 games so far in the finals, right? He has 15 points and 15 fouls.
No way.
First player in NBA history to do that.
Who is he? Dwight Howard?
No, he's Draymond Green.
That's more of a Draymond Green stat.
No, it's more of like a JaVale McGee stat
So-
before he revived his career.
Hold on.
And you might be wondering, Ryan, why is Draymond one of your favorite players? Well, I can tell you exactly why. Because I made a Draymond build in 2K, and he's an absolute bucket. Looking like 2016 Draymond out there.
Yeah, 20 Draymond Green in the 2017 NBA Finals averaged 11 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists in 5 games.
What about the 2016 finals?
I don't know. He had a crazy NBA Finals that was like way back in the day.
It was 2016.
It was 2016.
Yes.
Which one is this one? This is the one against Cleveland.
Yeah, that one's Cleveland, but the other one is the Cleveland that they lost, where they blew the 3-1 lead.
Okay.
Where in the last game of the finals, Game 7, he had almost a 30-point triple-double.
Holy shit. Okay, in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, Draymond Green had 32 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists on 73% from the field and 75% from 3.
Dude.
How did Draymond do that back in the day? That's the real question, because I feel like this is more of a current day Draymond.
I could not tell you, man. He just went from being like he went from being like terrible or from like good on offense to being terrible.
Yeah. He literally did. He's good at moving the ball around.
Yeah.
So
in the finals that year, he averaged 16.5 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1.7 steals and a block.
Jesus Christ.
Shooting 48% from the field and 40% from 3.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty.
40% from 3 for Draymond.
Yeah.
That's back in the day, Draymond.
He actually shot better than Steph, but Steph probably shot more, obviously. Yeah.
I think Draymond's he's getting older, definitely. You can't take that out.
They're not asking him to do it every night as well.
Yeah. Usually when players get older, they develop like a jump shot. Yeah. And Draymond Green has not developed a jump shot as he's gotten older. You see that with a lot of players and a lot of big men too, because they can no longer like produce in the paint, so they gotta.
Well, he could never really produce in the paint.
He could never really. I mean, I guess he produced like a season or two.
Yeah, one season he did well.
He did, and he was on a really good team, so it definitely made him look really good.
Yeah,
too. Kind of like Steve Kerr in a way.
But I mean, like if you had like your third best player average that for the season, you're fucking ecstatic.
Yeah, you're definitely
16
good.
and a half, 10 rebounds, and like 8 assists. Like, that's crazy numbers.
That's a good bucket. That means that the dude could go out and like get you 20 a game,
Yeah.
Get you like almost
get you 18 a game, you're good.
Yeah, he'll get you 150 your team's points, and that's like all you pretty much need for him right there. And right now it looks like Golden State doesn't have as much isn't as injured as Golden State is more injured than the Celtics are right now. That's what it looks like.
Are they?
Because they're playing right now, but like Steph Curry's dealing with an injury in his leg. Clay does not.
But that like just happened. Like the Steph Curry injury just happened.
I mean, it said it happened like earlier in the playoffs.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Too. That's what I heard. And then like he aggravated it, and then like Clay is like so. But like, don't get me wrong, Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown are
and Tatum. I mean, their whole team's playing well.
Yeah, their whole team's playing well, and they're like kind of injured too, because Marcus Smart was injured earlier in the playoffs,
and Robert Williams has been out too.
Yeah, and Jayson Tatum had a little bit of injury, but like, bro, like the freaking Celtics were balls to the wall with their perimeter defense in the finals so far. In that game last night, they were fucking on it, man. They were switching. They had great plays that they were running. Like
Marcus Smart was playing out of his mind too. I think he had like 27 or something like that.
Yeah, dude, their defensive switching and awareness was just ridiculous. And they had a crazy ass moment at the end of the game where Steve Kerr put in his lineup. He took out Draymond fouled out with like 6 minutes left. They were down like 8 or 9, and he put Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Clay, Andrew Wiggins, and Iguodala in at their 5.
God.
And after they put them in, they were just like, the Celtics were just throwing lobs to them. I don't think they have enough size down low to beat them. Like,
honestly, instead of I know you're sorry, I don't mean to cut you off there, but I think instead of playing Iguodala there, you put the young guy in there, Kuminga, because Kuminga can at least put a body on Horford, and he's a fucking freak,
bro. At that moment, they had Jayson Tatum, Al Horford, and Robert Williams out there.
Yeah, because Robert Williams, he's a center, but he's
not that tall though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. This might be controversial, all that kind of stuff. I think he's probably the best perimeter defender center in the league
right now.
Robert Williams.
Right now, because
his lateral quickness is honestly insane.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it is ridiculous.
He can guard guards pretty well.
I mean, like, is Giannis? Do you count Giannis?
Giannis isn't a center.
Yeah.
Giannis is a free safety on defense.
When Anthony Davis was healthy, he could do it, but he's not healthy.
I'm saying right now, Giannis is the best player in the fucking world. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, don't get it wrong.
He is the best player in the world.
He's also, he's not a center. I'll give you that. Yeah. He's so much more useful when he's not a center. But he's also very, very useful as a center, too. Like, you can just 100%. Plug that dude in anywhere and he'll be useful.
If you gave him 4 shooters, it's game over.
Yeah, I mean, Draymond Green's, like, played the center a lot, and he's probably up there, but, like, he's also not really a center either. Because, like...
He's 5 inches shorter than Giannis.
Because, like, they start Kevon Looney, but, when it's crunch time minutes, they make Draymond the center.
But, like, Robert, like we said, like, I think this was, like, 2 weeks ago. Like, doesn't Robert Williams have like a 7'6" wingspan at 6'9"?
Yeah, we saw that.
Insane.
Yeah, we looked at that.
It's insane.
Yeah, it was interesting. And also, the Celtics are doing a really good job. Jaylen Brown was fucking rocking it. Shouts out to Jaylen Brown. Probably one of my favorite players to watch right now in the NBA.
I mean, you said you want to make a Jaylen Brown build. So
I was watching him, dude, and I was like, and I was like, we have reason to shout him out because he's from Wheeler, too. He's a Georgia.
I was going to say Wheeler, but I didn't get it wrong.
Wheeler, yeah, he's hometown Wheeler high school guy. he was doing such a good job of driving and kicking. Like, such a good job. Find that weak side three. Corner three. Marcus Smart, Jayson Tatum, Peyton Pritchard, whoever the fuck it was, bro. We found them. And he was doing a great job finding them.
Yeah, I was looking at their stats last night, and they remind me of, like, they have, like, the perfect antidote to win because they all were getting assists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just one person going out there and dealing. It was, let's see. They had, Tatum had 9, Brown had 5, Smart had 5, Horford had 6. Like, if you have everybody out there moving the ball, it's game over.
They had a great game plan, too. Passing the ball, and they were playing Steph Curry on defense. Like, whoever Steph Curry was guarding when he was on defense, they were attacking him. They were attacking Steph Curry a lot, tiring him out. They got Steph Curry into foul trouble really early on.
Yeah.
So he was not aggressive on defense. And they were just like, Tatum was taken to the house, bro. And whenever they would bring help, they would just kick it out. They had a great game plan for that one, man. Like, for real.
Ume Udoka, I think is his name, coaching up a really good game. He also has, like, it's funny because I feel like the Celtics haven't really added much to this team. They've only, like, brought back players, right? Like, they brought back Al Horford. They encouraged Marcus Smart to, be that point guard. They've just encouraged Pritchard to be a shooter. And, like, they're just like, hey, you guys go out there and shoot. You do your thing. I think everybody's just maturing and fitting into that system even better that it just works.
Yeah, the only guy they really added was Derek White. Like, that's the only, like, roster addition they did.
And he's another good guard to guard people.
Yeah, he fits for the Celtics. Like, any guy that I really seek that could fit with the Spurs can fit with the Celtics pretty well, too.
100%, yeah.
Like
if they had fucking DeJounte right now, he's basically a better Marcus Smart.
Oh, yeah. If they had DeJounte Murray, they would be elite. Like, Derek White is shooting 30% from 3, great lockdown defender, good catch and shoot guy.
Like, if DeJounte was in Marcus Smart's position, he probably wins Defensive Player of the Year as well.
I could see that with all those minutes he's playing on an elite team like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, DeJounte was, like, they're not going to give the Defensive Player of the Year a guy that's on, like, a subpar team, you know?
Exactly.
Because, like, the whole point of being Defensive Player of the Year is not having the other team score on you, which in turn means winning, you know?
Yeah. Which, obviously, Marcus Smart got it because he's, like, he does a lot of, what's it called? Momentum-changing plays. Like, he flops a lot, yeah, but he gets a lot of charges. So that is a complete momentum shift. If you can have somebody run into you, you get knocked on the ground and it's a charge. He does a lot of, like, the steals late in game to help his team win. He always has the momentum plays, which is what you want for a DPOY.
Yeah, dude, like James Harden's last year on Houston, there was a play he was playing the Celtics, and actually it was like game time, fourth quarter, like 1 or 2 point game. James Harden goes to inbound the ball and he gives Marcus Smart a shrug. Marcus flops. They call it a charge on James Harden. Celtics go down, get the ball, make a bucket, and, like, seal the game, dude, off Marcus Smart flopping.
That's all it is.
Game-sealing flop. I've never seen anything like it before. He literally saved the game with a flop.
God, I've seen Harden hit amazing shots and then have kind of crazy shit happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Manu blocked him for game from behind.
No way.
He shot a 3 and Manu blocked it from behind him.
No way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
When Manu was like 40.
When Manu was really old, too?
Yeah.
Bro, Manu kept balling, man, until he was for as long as he could.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And I think when you play for the Spurs and you have a coach that really, because you brought up the Spurs, so that's why I think about it. When you have a coach that really fucking trusts you and has your back on everything, it's just going to make you play freely. I think that's how Udoka is well. I think he's like, I trust these guys. They're going to go out there and play their game. And if we can't, then I'm going to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
And that's how Kerr's done it for years.
I agree. Yeah. I know what you mean. It's like coaching when you need to be coached and knowing when you don't need to coach, you know? Because, like, that's also a really good aspect of coaching, too. Because, like, when your players when you're giving them time to, like, show their stripes and also, like, sometimes when you're in your bag, bro, and you don't think you're going to miss, good time to be a coach and just be like, all right, bro, let that dude go out there and ball, Exactly. And he's definitely knows when to let their kids go out there and ball and definitely knows when it's time to draw a play up. And I also think Brad Stevens, like, in his ear, explaining to him everything he needs to do at the exact moment, too.
Exactly.
Because, like, it's his first year after Brad Stevens left, and they're already in the in the freaking finals.
Well, Brad Stevens left. He's the president.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's the president now,
Yeah.
so he's not really. He really has more of a say on the
If
Celtics
anything,
now. Yeah,
But
he definitely has more of a say now.
it's crazy how the Celtics started off so terrible at the beginning of this year, and that's when Udoka was out there coaching them. He was like, "Hey, this is how we're gonna play. It's not working yet, but when it starts to click and once it starts to work, and now they're on this crazy run. Like they have the best point differential since the Bulls going into the playoffs, and now they're in the finals, 2 games away from being NBA champions,
2 games away too.
and they already still won an Oracle.
They did. They already stole one in Oracle, so they didn't have to win anymore in Oracle.
No.
They can just win the rest at home
They
right
can
now.
win. Yeah, they can just be like, shit, you can have. We'll take the next game off in Oracle. That's kind of what they did in the second game. They noticed that Tatum wasn't hitting his shots and that they weren't getting a lot of calls, so they pulled him early.
It was weird seeing Golden State's how they were rotating players too, because they gave Steph Curry had 2 fouls in the first quarter, and they didn't take him out after he had 2, and they didn't put Jordan Poole in into really like the very end of the first quarter, and he's like their second leading scorer on the team, and he didn't even really play until like 4 minutes into the first quarter. Like it was weird. It was interesting.
Like since Curry and Clay have been back, they've kind of taken Poole out of it.
Yeah, I see that, but I just feel like there's either they're getting older or like Clay is just not in his running shoes all the way yet, and he's like,
I mean,
he has
he
not
is
been
injured,
shooting that
right?
well.
He was injured at least.
Yeah.
Like Poole only took 8 shots. Like I'd
Yeah.
rather give Poole what Wiggins is shooting. Wiggins got 16 shots.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. He only played 24 minutes as well. It's tough.
Like it was interesting watching them how they were rotating and putting in players. Because they put in Otto Porter before they put in Jordan Poole too, which I thought was really odd. They had Otto Porter and Gary Payton out in there before Jordan Poole was out there.
But they like Gary Payton because Gary Payton plays center for them.
Yeah, he's a hustle player. He's like
Yeah.
Bruce Brown, bro.
He's like Bruce Brown, but probably better.
Probably.
But he's older.
Robert Williams had the best plus minus out there too.
Dude, Robert Williams is a great
Plus
athlete.
21.
And he's got a great mentor too, Robert Williams. I think
He
bringing
had 4 blocks last night.
Dude,
Holy shit!
7'6" wingspan.
Oh my god.
Dude, he's got like I said, he's got one of the best mentors in the fucking league, telling him how to be smart on defense, i.e., Al Horford.
Bro, Al Horford is like the daddy of that basketball team.
Yeah, like
He's holding that team together. Like they went in a 1-2 in like a 1-2-2 zone at one point, and literally the Celtics instantly beat the zone. Like 3 passes were able to beat the zone and get a wide open bucket. Al Horford was like underneath the basket. Like perfect timing too.
like think about this. Let's say Draymond is in theory the best defender on the Warriors, right?
Yeah.
He is,
Yeah.
probably, right?
I agree.
So he's guarding Tatum. Tatum's still gonna get 20 on him because Tatum is that good. Who the fuck's guarding Jaylen Brown?
100%. And it's got to be Clay and
But is Clay the second best defender?
yeah.
Because that's not good if he is. Because he's not Clay
I
Thompson
mean, I think
anymore.
Andrew Wiggins is.
And that's not good either.
Gary Payton could be up there too.
Yeah,
'Cause
Gary
he's like-
Payton's up there. I agree.
he hustles. He's just a hustle player.
Yeah, I'll give Gary Payton a second because he actually is a really good defender, but he's just not a great offensive player. He doesn't score a lot on the perimeter. He's more of a dunker, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Highlight play kind of guy.
Highlight play dunker. He was in the dunk contest.
Exactly. But after that, your perimeter defenders aren't very good, and interior defense wise, no one's stopping anybody. Kayvon Looney, he has the chance of getting some blocks, and he's a big body. He's a strong dude, but nobody's gonna stop. Like if Tatum
Andrew
gets on that
Wiggins-
break, nobody's stopping him.
Andrew Wiggins can try.
He can try, but he ain't playing like All-Star Wiggins right now.
Jason Tatum going downhill it's very hard to stop that man.
Yeah.
Draymond Green's like the best bet to stop that man.
Maybe 3 years ago.
Maybe 3 years ago, that's true.
Yeah, like Tatum's an unstoppable force as of right now.
As of right now, he is. It's all a confidence thing for him. Like
100%.
it's like he is his best competition right now. Like it's all in his head, bro. If he doesn't think he's gonna do good, like he won't do good, But if he thinks he's gonna go out there and ball, he will go out there and freaking ball.
Yeah, and I think him always like looking back and trying to be Kobe is gonna help him at least. It's gonna give him that motivation. So he is only 19 years old.
He is only 19. The world is his oyster right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but it's just crazy thinking that everyone's like the Warriors are so deep. The Warriors are so deep, but yeah, they're good at scoring, but nobody can really defend.
Yeah, they're not that deep on defense, that's for sure.
Whereas you could say the Celtics don't have a lot of great scorers on their team, but they at least have guys that can play defense. And if you're lucky, your guys can score. Like Derek White can get you 25 on a night.
Yeah, he could. He's done it before.
He just hasn't really done it a lot.
He'll get you like at least 12 or 13, you know?
Yeah. It looks like at least the Celtics have a lot of guys that aren't scared of the spotlight.
Yeah, that I feel like they are bought into a good system, you know? They're like, we just want to play our role and do our job. And they all know they're all on the same page. That's what's just so clicking with them right now, too.
Exactly. I still have Celtics in 6, so
Could still happen, dude.
yeah,
Definitely could.
They look odds are looking in their favor if Curry's definitely hurt.
Yeah.
But they still have to win the games. You can't just be like, "Oh, Curry's out. It's going to be easy."
Jordan Poole could come in there and drop 40 on you, you know?
Yeah, Jordan Poole could drop 50, honestly.
He could drop 50.
But against this defense, I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, it's a crazy defense, man.
Because who have the Warriors played?
In the playoffs? Did they play the Nuggets?
The Nuggets, whose best perimeter defender is probably Jokic.
Probably Jokic. Maybe Aaron Gordon.
So not good.
Yeah. Grizzlies?
Was it Grizzlies?
I think so. That was Western Conference Finals, right?
Was it? I thought no. Western Conference Finals was Mavs. But I think they played Grizzlies in the second round.
Yeah, I think so.
Grizzlies' best perimeter defender is probably Desmond Bane.
Or Desmond Bane.
But they're still like, they're good but not great. They're young.
Yeah.
So it's hard for them to have a great perimeter defender. But like in total, like defensive wise, they're not that good. They're
great at team defense, but individual perimeter defense, they don't have like superstars.
Exactly. And then they played the Mavs, who have no perimeter defense.
None at all, you know.
But they've got Luka Doncic, who's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
And then in the finals, they're playing against arguably the first or second best defensive team in the entire league.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart are arguably the best 1-2 defensive duo.
And I think they would have been in hell if they were playing the Heat as well.
Yeah, they probably would have been awful for them too.
Yeah.
Because the Heat are also amazing at perimeter defense, you know, with Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry and stuff. But I agree. I think that the East probably is the top notch right now. Like, because I feel like
defensively or just in general?
I mean, I feel in general, but I feel like defensively has a huge impact on that, you know, because like the Heat are just such an all-around team with the scorers, because I think they would be able to lock down Golden State too right now.
I do too, but I don't know if they'd be able to score with them.
That's true, yeah.
But I guess you could just score inside with Jimmy and Bam.
Yeah, you could, but we'll never know because Boston made it.
Yeah, and then you got Milwaukee, who has the best player in the league. The Nets have like a top 5 player in the league. I'd say KD's probably 5 right now.
I say he's about 5, definitely top 5.
Because obviously we're going recency bias as well. Giannis is number 1. Tatum's probably my number 2 right now. And then I'd give it to Curry because he's playing out of his mind. Luka and then KD, in my opinion.
It's a good top 5.
Yeah. Braun can be 6 because he's still LeBron James.
You know how in 2K careers you can influence the free agency in a 2K My Player career. Mm-hmm. So it's so funny, like once you get to the first year and you can do that, because your second year, they just somehow my team all of a sudden becomes like me, Kyrie Irving, LeBron, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the salary cap doesn't make any sense.
And DeAndre Ayton. I know, right? I'm like, what the fuck? This is just 1 year of me.
You're like how much are you getting paid? I guess I was undrafted.
I'm like, is this what actually happens in the NBA? Like it's that easy.
I mean, if you are like the greatest, because what position are you saying? Like your playmaker,
the point guard.
Is it like your playmaker build?
Yeah.
I mean, like if you think, I don't think Kyrie would ever play with you, but I think LeBron would be like, hey, I'll get a ring.
Yeah, that's true. LeBron would love it, bro.
DeAndre Ayton is in trade rumors right now.
He is?
Yeah.
I heard some
Because they don't want to sign him. They don't want to give him the max.
They don't want to give him the max.
I wouldn't give him the max.
I don't think I would either, honestly.
I don't think he's worth the max. He hasn't made an All-NBA team. Why would I give him the max?
Yeah, that's true. He's not made an All-NBA team. This is like his 4th year in the league now.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Like, I'd rather give Miles Bridges the rookie max than DeAndre Ayton.
I think so, too.
Because Miles Bridges, he'll make like 20 a year. But at least he's like doing better than I expected him to do.
I think they could do just as well as they could without DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, I think if they got like, I don't know.
JaVale McGee could do just as good as DeAndre Ayton could in that system
yeah,
right
honestly.
now. Like,
and he'd get less shots.
yeah, and he would take less shots, give you more opportunities.
Give Mikal Bridges more shots.
Yeah, give Mikal more shots. Give Cameron Johnson more shots.
Honestly, play Cameron Johnson at the 5.
Yeah, he could play him at the 5.
Probably be insane.
He would be a ridiculous 5. He'll be like a Miles Bridges 5 or something like that.
Except he's 6'8".
Yeah, he'd be taller than Miles Bridges.
Or honestly, a player that I think would be a lot of fun for that team is if you could do a sign and trade. I don't know if you could do this because I think the draft is before. But if you could like somehow trade the rights of DeAndre Ayton and get Jaylon Duren, the rookie,
yeah,
I think he'd be a lot of fun on the Suns because he's shorter, but he's a more athletic freak than DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, more explosive.
Think about it. If you just want a guy that's blocking shots and dunking, the only options you really have that are like really good and available. No offense, I'm gonna throw one of your guys under the bus here.
That's okay.
Is Jaylon Duren, DeAndre Ayton, but you already have him and it hasn't been working, and probably Clint Capella.
Yeah, that's true.
The guys that are probably going to be really good at it. And Jaylon Duren, I think, is going to be pretty good.
Like blocking shots?
Yeah.
I bet Herb Jones would fit really well in Phoenix, dude.
But he's short. That's the only problem.
Yeah, that's true, but...
I think he's good for the Pelicans.
He's like 6'8", 6'9".
I think if you play him at you play him at the 3 and you put Ingram at the 2.
That'd be a long-ass team right there,
And you put Zion at the 4.
Oh, my God, dude. You would have, like... It would be like 1, 4, 4, 4, and 5.
Yeah, it's a weird lineup, isn't it?
Yeah, I could see how that would work, because I think size
matters and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because like I think you want a lot of guys. You don't really necessarily need a lot of tall guys, but you want a lot of long guys.
You want versatility.
Yeah, you want guys that can cover, guard, and you want guys that can create their own shot and also play off ball really well.
Yeah, you want people that can. Dude, if they kept Lonzo, this team would be great. Why did they get rid of Lonzo?
The Pels?
The Pels.
Oh man, I don't know. They're trying to suck.
It seems that way.
They don't want to win a ring.
That's what it feels like, dude. Like you want Devontae Graham, who's one of the most inefficient players in the NBA right now, and you don't want Lonzo, who yes is injury prone, but he's been getting better every year.
Exactly, he's getting better every year.
That's kind of like, why the fuck would you want THT when you can have Caruso?
Yeah, true. I would definitely rather have Caruso than Taylor Horton Tucker.
Caruso was having a career year last year until Grayson Allen broke his wrist. And didn't apologize.
Did not say anything. Classic Grayson Allen.
Classic.
Most hated player.
Yeah, like, dude, you could have broken his wrist and then deeply apologized for it, and people wouldn't fucking hate you. That's all you got to do is apologize.
People already hated him before they broke his wrist.
But I'm saying he would have gotten so much less hate.
Yeah, I definitely would have. But he's like used to the hate now. He's like, shit, more people are hating on me now.
God, he's such an idiot.
Might as well say, fuck all this hate.
Hey, I would be in your shoes, Grayson. But I'd be a better shooter than you. If I was in the NBA, that's all I would work on as a person, is just be a great shooter.
Oh, yeah, I would take 100 free throws a day.
Yeah.
If that's what I did for a living, I would be doing it for a living. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would literally just shoot and just learn how to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they'd be like, "Oh, you'll never be a starting shooting guard." I'm like, "Dude, I don't give a fuck about starting. I'll be a bench shooting guard. I'll just run floppy for me the whole time. I'll just run off screens."
Yeah, run off screens. Learn how to take a charge without getting a concussion.
Exactly.
You're set.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about falling in the right way.
Yeah, it's all about doing those like neck exercises.
I saw this giant plate that you can just wear on your head that's supposed to help you get a stronger neck.
We used to put like these like hats on our heads for football, and you'd like go like that with like weight on this, and it would just make your neck stronger. It's supposed to prevent concussions. I wouldn't know. I got a few.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
To prevent concussions?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it works. It only works if you get like a really strong neck. How's that neck game though?
Let me see that neck game, son.
Oh man.
Yeah, but watching Boston last night, I think they got this year sealed up.
You think they win?
I think they do. I don't think Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry in Golden State's era is done for.
Yeah, it all depends on how Kuminga and Moody and what they can trade James Wiseman for gets them.
Yeah, exactly.
I would trade James Wiseman. Big bust.
I would too. I don't know if they can get a lot out of him though.
Maybe you get Mo Bamba.
Yeah, that could work. Mo Bamba would be good. But I do think Golden State is in good hands right now because I think they're young people like Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and I mean if James Wiseman can ever figure it out, then they could be at least a playoff team for years to come.
Yeah, I mean, I think what they need is Curry can't be the only one working. He's working every night, working his ass off. He can't be the only guy doing work.
Yeah.
That's like what the problem was with like the Nets. Harden was the only person working the whole time. And he was pissed off that he was the only one showing up and nobody else was helping him.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't come here to carry. I came here to help the team.
And look what happened. They're like, oh, Harden, if you're going to lead us to the promised land, then I don't have to do anything.
Yeah. And then obviously he's just become a toxic person, but that's beside the point. That was going to happen probably regardless.
Yeah. Clay did pretty good, actually. He had 25.
But isn't his shooting not very good?
He shot 5 for 13. That's not bad.
It's always funny. I look at stats and I'm like, God, this guy shot terrible. And then it's like, oh wait, NBA standards and 2K standards are two different things.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
like, if I shoot 9 for 10, it's like, hell yeah, that's a great game. And in the NBA, they'd be like, holy shit, that's a great game. Like, that's outstanding. They should get him more shots.
That's unreal.
Where it's like, if I shoot 9 for 22 in 2K, people are like, stop fucking shooting.
People would literally be like, pass the ball.
Yeah. That's where they'll start calling timeouts on me.
Yeah, Clay in his first game had 15, then the second game had 11. He just can't have anything under 20. He's got to have over 20.
Yeah. I mean, they need Draymond to get 10.
Clay calls out behavior of Boston fans. Oh, bro, Boston fans have been the worst fans since like the 60s.
Utah fans are pretty bad.
Utah fans are bad.
Yeah.
I thought Mormons were nice people.
You know, remember they're the ones who always called Russell Westbrook the N-word. They call him a monkey and all that crazy shit.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't a Phoenix and a Utah fan get into a fight? No, that was a Nuggets fan and a Utah fan and a Phoenix fan.
Yeah. And the Nuggets fan got rewarded for it. All that good
Didn't
shit.
he get his ass beat too and got rewarded for it?
I think he did.
And he was like,
I think he fought 2 people.
He was like on Ellen or something.
Something like that.
The guy that got his ass whooped was like, I think on Ellen or something.
Of course he was. Because Ellen would always want that shit. She's a crazy bitch.
Ellen's also freaking crazy now.
Yeah, she is. Oh, man.
Woman is crazy.
So you're going to make a Jaylen Brown build tonight?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if I want to have to try to make a new build until the next 2K comes out. 2K comes out.
Well, it's September.
Yeah, because we got it's what, June, July, August, September?
June, July, August, September. It's the 9th month.
Yeah.
So 3.
Like 3.5 months.
Eesh.
I might make a new build. I probably end up will. I might try that half red, half green. I mean, not half red, half green.
You already have 8 half red, half greens.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You got to go half green, half blue.
That's what I might do that.
You got to switch it up.
I do got to switch it up, yeah. And it'll be good for park and rec.
Yeah.
My defense won't be all the way there, but at least I'll be aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you just got to try new things.
Yeah.
Unless we can always make it a point guard too if you want to still run point guard. Because I have another one that's like that, but it's called a jack of all trades.
Oh.
Yes.
Can he pass?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check that one out then.
But the jack of all trades is a point guard.
Oh, the jack of all trades is a point guard. I'm going to have to check that one out then.
All right.
Well, shit, man.
I think this has been a good podcast.
Yeah, it's a really good episode today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you all next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night and bye.